Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Bruce here with us. He's the founder of Body and Soul Expo. Very interesting concept. And then also he's a radio presenter and podcast host, and he's been involved in a number of other things as well. So, Bruce, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony, for having me on your show. My name is Bruce Starr. Uh, I'm somebody who's been in the entertainment industry for a long time, many decades, and I've enjoyed life in places like Hollywood, California, where I was a talent agent and manager, and especially had a lot of success representing 35 stand-up comedians from the 80s, and I was their personal appearance agent. And that's what started my life in the entertainment industry. And but I did leave LA, and I went back east and was a part of the entertainment industry in many different ways. I've been a TV and radio talk show host for a pretty long time now. I've interviewed presidents of countries and mayors and governors and famous athletes and spectacular community leaders. It's been an amazing time for me. I've met and learned from these incredible guests that I've had on. And it's brought me to present day where my wife and I, who live in North Palm Beach County, Florida, a place that's very rich in beauty, and it's clean, it's safe, it's right next to the ocean. I really shouldn't say too much because then too many people will want to move here. So I'm not going to say anything more, but there's a lot of people here in the health and wellness world who they're not being served. They don't have an outlet to meet a lot of people, and people who live here don't have an outlet to meet a lot of talented people in the health and wellness industry. And my wife and I recognize this, and we decided to produce the first of its kind, large scale health and wellness expo in North Palm Beach County. And it's been an amazing experience. We recognize something very needed. And proof of that is that we sold over 60 spaces, tables, vendors, booths. We sold over 60 spaces in just 6 weeks, which is unheard of for a semi first time event. I did another large scale event 30 years ago, and then I moved out to Los Angeles, and then I became a the first and only TV and radio English speaking TV and radio talk show host out of an island in the Western Caribbean, and I did that for 9 years. So now I'm back in the East Coast of South Florida, and my wife and I decided that we would put together this Body and Soul Expo that's going to take place on Sunday, October 26th. We're going to have incredible speakers, well-known authors. Under one roof, we're literally going to have 70 vendors, all experts in their field, geniuses. And if anybody's wondering about those vendors, I have a Body and Soul, it's Body and Soul Expo YouTube channel. And I've already done 40 podcasts with many of the vendors. So people can learn all about the vendors that are going to be there, and they can learn all about the expo and about my podcast. All this stuff's all happening at once. And I'm hosting a radio show on 100.3 FM Legacy Radio. If you love Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, this station is heard all across South Florida and live streamed around the world. It's heard at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. Saturday morning, but you can hear it anywhere in the world live stream. So I hope that's okay for an answer for you.
Totally, totally, Bruce. I love this. The way you actually describe it now. Also, when we were in the green room just before we started recording this, we talked a little bit about your journey as well, this spiritual journey that you went through, because obviously you have a really successful career behind you, and also now you're building this new Body and Soul Expo, which seems like it's it's another great success and the big new start that you're sort of delivering to your audience and to people that are involved in this. So, can you tell us with your own personal spiritual journey, like how are you guiding yourself?
Well, I pay a lot of attention to the environment around me. I pay a lot of attention to the gut feelings that I have. And I remember to this day, I used to have a friend in college, even back then, a long time ago, who said to me, "Oh, Bruce, you just go with the wind. You go whatever direction the wind is blowing." And, it might have been a little bit of from his point of view, might have been a little bit of a slap in the face because it's very different from being so directed and so focused on one thing. Well, I'm not. I pay attention to what I see. I pay attention to what I hear. But most importantly, I pay attention to what I'm feeling inside. When I'm ready to make a decision, and I'm thinking about it, I pay attention to how I feel inside. If my stomach hurts or if my stomach's upset when I'm getting ready to make a decision about something, I know it's my higher self telling me it might not be the right thing to do. And when I make a choice and a decision and it feels great and everything is happening and the doors are opening, I know it's the right thing to do. And it's not the life for everybody, but I am someone who believes in a higher consciousness, in a universal power. And to me, that's more important than getting rich and build businesses and getting a gold watch after 35 years. And that's the way I've had my life. It's been more challenging than most, but you brought up spirituality. When many times when you don't have the kind of financial success that you're looking for, you do have to turn deeper inside and pay attention to what you're feeling and what your thoughts are. And that's what's happened in my life.
Great. And yeah, so right now you're sort of preparing for this expo, and on top of that, you mentioned that you are running a show on the local radio station as well. So, what's the connection between this radio show and the expo?
Excellent question. The radio show is called Healthy Palm Beach. Healthy Palm Beach. And it's all about getting healthy, living right, eating good foods, what not to eat, uh, taking care of yourself, exercising. And what's fantastic is I've asked many of the vendors that are going to be at the Body and Soul Expo if they wanted to be guests on the show to share their expertise. And every show, I have one or two experts on that share all their knowledge for my listening audience. So if anybody wants to get links to older shows, just email us at healthypalmbeach@gmail.com. Healthypalmbeach@gmail.com. And we'll hook you up with the links so that you can hear the old shows that you missed.
Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I can also share this email address and also some of the links for your YouTube channel in the description of this video. That would be great for our audience to actually check it out. And then on top of that, like, can you tell us what's your sort of plan for the next 12 months when it comes to everything that you are working on?
I'm having so much fun. I never had so much fun before. It's never felt so good to be in a business like it does now. I know it's so right, and everybody is so appreciative. We just want to, now I'm staying focused. And between the radio show and doing one of these expos every few months, I know that this is the right thing. And plus, I'm on the board of advisors for a a nonprofit organization called We Save Teens. We Save Teens, and I joined it because I want to help teenagers in and out of the foster care system. So if people want to find out more about that, they can go to wesaveteens.org. And also, you definitely want to visit the website for the Body and Soul Expo, which is body, A-N-D, soulexpo.org. That's how you'll find more information about the expo. And also, I would love people to be able to get the latest information about what's going to go on at the expo by finding my Body and Soul Expo Facebook page. And that's where all the latest information, all the latest interviews are. And then follow us there. And so you can learn all the important stuff that's going on in health and wellness.
Fantastic, Bruce. It was so nice having you on as guest, and thanks a lot for answering the questions and sharing your story and knowledge and experience and the details about the expo. Thank you all for watching and listening to this episode. If you liked it, drop us a like. If you also subscribe, and then on top of that, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, and Bruce and I will be more than happy to answer those. See you all in the next episode. All the best, and bye bye.